What's going on, guys? So today we're finally cutting the fenders on the Jeep. Got it right here behind me. Got a tarp because it's freaking hot today. But I did change my approach of how I'm gonna cut it, so let me show you guys real quick. So the new plan, just to see how it goes first, is I'm gonna just outline the fender flare and cut like that. If I need to cut more, then I'll just go up more and cut more. But I'm gonna do this first, see how it goes, because this is kind of like a one shot thing. So alright guys, so I don't really do tutorials, but I guess I'll give it a shot with this. But this is how I'm gonna be doing it. I've seen people do it different ways, but I think this is the best way for what I'm trying to do, especially with the 33's. So like I said, I'm just gonna outline this upper fender flare line, and that's gonna be my cutting line. But this thing is all loose, so first thing I have to do is unbolt it and then bolt it back up again so I can get the perfect line. And I'm gonna take out this inner liner. You can't really see, but there's an inner line fender in there. Take that off, make sure there's like no cables or anything, because I think there's a cable here or wires, and then on the driver's side there's a washer fluid. So if you're gonna be cutting this high, I think we're gonna have to take those off. And I'm definitely gonna be taking these off because I'm gonna follow this line straight through, and I don't know, I might try and save these, cut them, or I might just run without them just because laziness. But anyway, so marker just to outline your line, the masking tape just to again emphasize your line and just put it and protect stuff. Now I went to the store and bought this really cheap body saw. So this is supposed to be the best way to cut this, but I tried it out on an extra fender I had laying around and it's complete shit. So I don't think I'm going to be using this. I mean, it's cool if it works right because it's really thin, so you can get really thin precise lines, but this thing is complete shit. So what I decided to do, I have a grinder with the wheel, and this is a little bit harder because it's harder to just keep your line and you have to have it perfectly straight, not at an angle or anything. But as long as you take your time, go slow, and then do the best you can, you should get pretty good results. Plus I've looked on YouTube and pretty much everybody that cuts their fenders does it with this. I was trying to use this because I did take an auto body class, and body saws are way better, but this one, because it's from Harbor Freight, it's really cheap, and I'm not trying to buy an expensive one because I'm just pretty much going to use this once. So I'm definitely going to return this because it's a piece of shit. Another thing for the body saw, try to get the thinnest plates you can to get the thinnest line. Yeah, take this off, put it back on, make sure the line's correct, take the inner fender liner out, draw my line, mask it, and start cutting, and hopefully I don't fuck up. Alright guys, so those little fucking rail things are pieces of shit. They break off easy. As you can see, I broke this bolt. So zoom, focus. I broke this bolt, and I broke this other bolt, so it can no longer stay on the body. So I just put it on here, and then I'm just gonna line up these little broken pieces on the holes there, and I'm gonna keep that one there and try to clip it on with these little clips. They just clip on like that. I'm just gonna try to keep it still and then draw my line real quick, and then just take them off. Alright guys, well, did the masking job. That's the line I'm gonna follow to cut. If I decided to go above the black line, so below the lower black line is touching the fender flares, I decided to go above that just to get a little bit more extra room and cut. It looks pretty big, but once I put the fender flare on, it looks about right. Alright, one thing I forgot to mention is if you're going to be using a cutting wheel, especially if you take the guard off because it's much easier to cut, I highly recommend using the face shield in case that shit blows up, you don't get fucked. But I don't have a face shield, so I'm just going to use glasses. At least use glasses minimum. But anyways, right before you cut, it's a good idea just check everything under there. So there's that wire, I believe that goes to the antenna, so just scoot that shit back. It's easy, but Everywhere else is completely free. There's nothing over here. But after sent that, you're ready to start cutting. Just take your time and do the best you can. Hope not fuck up. I kind of fucked up, but it's a fucking Jeep. Alright, so just cut the fender completely, and I kind of fucked up a little bit. Cutting with the wheels is a little bit harder than I thought, but it doesn't look too bad unless you know what you're really looking for, unless you look super close. But I think I can fix it by grinding it a little bit. But there she is. That's the new old fender, whatever. I kind of fucked up is right there. It jumped on me. Fucking thing got caught and it jumped on me, and then I went up here instead of following this line, and up here too. The fucking curves were the hard part, but the straights, like the straight down, it looks nice and clean. So that cut's nice and clean. All of this one, it's a little bit shitty, but the real fucked up parts are here on the turns. And then this pinch seams right here, I still need to hammer those in to get more clearance for the tires and stuff in. But all of this, just hammer it in. But this is how much I ended up cutting it. It looks like to be a good 2 inches from that. I'm gonna put the 33 on, see how it looks. But I'm not really worried that I kind of fucked up, because I might have to cut even more. So this is kind of like practice, and if I don't have to cut even more, if that's good, well, fuck it, you know, try to make it look as best as I can with the grinding. Alright guys, well, got the tire on. Definitely more room. So again, like I said, I don't know if I could cut those pinch welds, or I don't know what to do there, but I'm gonna have to fold that because I think it still hits when it turns. But here she is. Definitely more room. Now I just gotta flex it out and see if I need to cut more, and then just measure for bump stops. Look at how much she pokes there though. Look at that huge poke. And then there's this side. So gotta fuck this side up now. But she's looking decent at least. Alright guys, so after I get a grinding wheel, I'm gonna fix all this, make it look prettier. But after that, like you guys see, wheel fits better, but it does hit on these welds inside. If I fully flex it, it will hit this, and it does hit this when I turn. But I don't know if I can cut it off. This, I'm just gonna bang in and fold in with the hammer so I can get more clearance. But right here, I don't know if I can cut it off. Okay, so I'm gonna hold off on hammering those in until I find out if I can cut that piece. And if I can cut it, I'm just gonna cut it, and then I just have to hammer those in, and then tire fits, and then flex it out and see if I need to cut more. So for now, this side's done. I'm just gonna flip the Jeep and start cutting the other side. Hopefully the other side goes better. Alright guys, so you gotta remember, on the passenger side, on the later Model XJs, you got your washer flow reservoir. To remove it, you have a bolt right here, right next to the neck, and there's another one way down there. You can't even see, but there's another one down by this one. And then all you have to do is just remove the pumps from those little holes right there, and then shit is gonna drip. And after that, there's these little clips that go from here, just slide them back, and then push the thing down, and it should come out. Alright guys, so I did the second fender and it came out way better than the first one. Well, it came out a little bit better. The first one's not too bad. I could probably fix it with some grinding. Here's the first one, and I talked to this one guy on Instagram who has a pretty badass XJ, and he said he cut this off. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna cut this off. I still have to bang these in, but here's the second side. Here's the driver's side. A little bit cleaner. First one was my practice one. This one's a little bit cleaner. And on this one, I already cut off that piece right there, and I'm already starting to hammer these in right there. Focus. I'm gonna start hammering these in, and once I have those hammer in, I should be able to drive this thing with the 33's up front, because it wasn't hitting anything up front. It was just hitting that pitch weld that I'm gonna be cutting off. All right, peeps. Well, I'm done. At least done for the day, because this thing still needs a lot of work, and it's just the front. So shit's getting kind of difficult, but we'll see what happens. So let me show you guys what I mean. So again, I cut it off with the washer fluid back on. Shit's barely peaking, but I hammered in all these inner things, and then I cut the pinch thing on the side here, so now the tire doesn't hit that. And I hammered the shit out of that in there. Same thing over here on the driver's side. This is hammered as fuck. Hammered all that. I still have to grind all this, make it look prettier, make it look like the other side, and I'm still gonna grind the other side. All right, so I'm at full lock right here, and it barely fucking clears right there. It barely clears it, and that's hammered in pretty well. That's fine like it is for driving, but if I go to mountains and I'm in a turn, which I doubt I'm ever gonna be fully locked, but if I'm ever in that situation, fully locked, and I'm going say up a hill sideways or something, that shit's gonna rub right there. It's not even gonna hit the top. It's not even gonna go up here into this fender. It's gonna hit right there. And as for the front on the other side, as for the front over here, everything clears. The sway bar just nearly misses. Let me see if I can get an angle. There we go. So the sway bar just nearly misses the tire. So front's all clear, but same thing on this side. This hammered part, whenever I'm full lock, it's gonna rub if I flex like this. So I'm gonna show you guys the other side. So again, driver's side, full lock, front, everything clears. I had to bend the horn up because it was hitting the tire, but again, sway bar, same thing, just a near miss. And back here, there's a little bit more clearance for some reason. I don't know why. This is when I was hangry or something and I hit the shit out of it, but same thing. If I flex like this, it's gonna hit the top right there. So that's pretty much it for this day, because I'm already fucking tired, but so far so good. This is how she's looking right now. It's looking pretty badass with the wheels and the cut fenders. But yeah, like I said, I'm really fucking tired. I gotta hammer that shit in more, and I still have to grind the edges so the fenders look a little bit nicer. But this passenger side one is looking pretty nice. I just need to grind it, clean it up a little bit more. Hey, this one cracked paint a little bit, but I bought a can so I could just paint it. But yeah, that's it so far. I don't know when else we're gonna have free time, but besides that, like I said, just hammer, grind, and that's pretty much it. Then I still have to do the back, and the back I could cut less, so we'll see how that shit goes. But all right, that's it for today. See you guys whenever the next one day is.